Hey guys, how you doing? Chicken Fried Rice here, and welcome to this week's Royal Canadian Armored Force Top Play of the Week. This week's we're going to be following Gigantus, who's going to be using a Lorraine 40T in a Tier 9. Now, it is very rare that we get a Tier 9 top play, and if you look on both sides, the enemy team's got two T54s, a Tortoise, T95, AMX 5120, and an IS-8. So they got some good stuff, and pretty much the teams are fairly well balanced out. Although I think, yeah, there is a one Tier 9 tank difference. The enemy team has one more Tier 9 tank than Gigantus, so we're going to see how he does this. Now guys, check this out. He's going to be playing the Lorraine L40T. Now, I'm telling you guys this in advance. When playing at a Tier 9 tank level, it is a lot harder to get more kills. It is actually, I rarely see people in Tier 9 battles get more than 6 or 7. I've never seen 7, so I'd say 6 kills. And Gigantus here is going to do a pretty solid job in his Lorraine L40T. I gotta give him credit. He knows how to play his tank. He knows its strengths. He knows its weaknesses. Because me, when I play my M26 Pershing, even when I played my T20, which was a Tier 7 tank, and Lorraine L40T, you don't have to worry where you're shooting on that tank. You just shoot wherever the tank is, and it will penetrate. This tank has paper thin armor, so you really have to be aware of how you play. It's a very mobile tank for its size. It's got the autoloader. It's got 6 rounds, and it's ready to rock and roll. Sorry about that. Just finishing off a little cold, but yeah. So he's just gonna pick his spot here, and you know what? We're gonna fast forward. Here we go. AMX 1390 comes over the hill. He gets 1 round in it before he can get the other one loaded in. Now, auto loaders are not automatic loaders, so they do take a little bit. Well, they are automatic loaders. I mean, they're not machine guns, so they're not as fast, but they do do an incredible amount of damage in a small amount of time. Now, the problem with tanks like the Lorraine L40 is when you're not supported by your teammates, it takes nothing for you to get killed, because once you pop off those 6 rounds, you're done. You got a 40-something second reload, and you can't do much during that reload. So it's luckily that Gigantus has got True Gratch with him, who's going to be running in, well, who is running in an M26 Pershing. You can see him right there. And M26 Pershing, amazing tank, probably my favorite tank. And anyone who gets an amazing kill streak in an M26 Pershing, I will be fond of them. The best I've done in M26 is 6. And I just want you guys to note this, that in Tier 8 battles, I've seen 7, 8 kills. Tier 9 battles, I've seen 6 kills. In Tier 10 battles, I think I haven't seen more than 4 kills in a game. So these kinds of plays are very rare, even though they do happen sometimes. Here you got Gigantus popping up his head. There's the AMX 5120, and he is actually bouncing off the frontal armor. The reason why is because the AMX 5120's armor, its frontal armor, is heavily sloped, so you just gotta aim a bit on that side armor, and it will go right through, because that is paper mache what you're shooting at. Here we go. Gigantus himself right here has got himself in a situation where he has to do a long ass reload. Now right now we're doing a 4x speed up, and it's probably taking him 47-50 seconds. I think that's the approximate loading speed. I don't know what it is with 100% crew. Might be a bit better, but right there at T34 fires on Super Chief, who is running an IS-3. Gigantus though gets 2 shots off, and in time that guy gets 1 shot off. He moves in here, and he's going to go and take down the enemy artillery, the French 155, and he's going to go up against an IS-8, which is a Tier 9 heavy tank. And this guy's got a lot of armor, even though the French tank's gun's got a lot of punch to it and all that. This guy, if he were to take on Gigantus head-on, Gigantus would really struggle with it. Luckily, the IS-8 is going after the easy kill, which is the IS-3, which should buy Gigantus some time to reload his gun. Now notice what he's going to do here. This IS-8 doesn't know that Gigantus is currently loading, so he probably thinks Gigantus got a bunch of rounds ready to pop in the gun and destroy him with at any second. Luckily, he doesn't seem too aware of that, and it looks like Gigantus is going to get his reload all the way back in. Look at this, guys. he's almost there. That IS-8's got himself a nice high ground advantage. But since he has a superior armor, he thinks he can go around doing whatever he can. No, because that French gun will actually punch straight through that armor. And look at that. Gigantus just took down the IS-8, which is what? He's taken down 2 tier 9s so far, and he's taken down 2 tier 8s. That's a pretty solid job, I'd say, in my book. So right here he's driving around. He's only got 3 rounds loaded in the gun, and he doesn't find it's worth reloading. Right here, he comes up against the tortoise, or the tortoise. I don't understand exactly how to spell it. And unfortunately for the tortoise, its frontal armor is not enough to stop a French tier 9 medium tank's gun, because that thing just penned right through it and did some serious damage. You're going to see Gigantus here. He's going to go and get that last kill. There's that T-26E1 who takes down the tank currently on cap. I do believe that is a tier 9 medium tank. Yeah, T-54. And the T-26 is a pain to go up against. I've gone up against them a bunch of times, and the problem with those tanks is, fine, you can penetrate their frontal armor, but it's going to give you a pen no damage every single time. At least that's what happens to me in my M26. You really have to aim for those weak spots, and even then, it's just hard to do. Right there you see the 54 saying, sorry, I got the stock gun, but T95 being a team player saying you did a good job. And look at this. Here comes Gigantus. He's going to go for the 6-kill game, which is pretty amazing in a tier 9 tank. Actually, it's amazing. So as usual, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. And for all RCAF members, please don't forget to submit. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys.